So very good evening here. Let's go for the next part, ma. As already yesterday we are discussing averages, and as said, ratio and proportion also what ma part of that. Clear. So already man average discuss చేసాం కదండి దానికి కంటిన్యూషన్ ఏమో రేషియో ప్రపోర్షన్. సో సింపుల్ as said averages రేషియో ప్రపోర్షన్ ఈ రెండు అనాలిసిస్ బాగా అర్థమైతే as said మీ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఆన్ ఏజెస్ చేయొచ్చు, పార్ట్నర్షిప్స్ చేయొచ్చు, మిక్సెస్ అండ్ డెలిగేషన్స్. క్లియర్. సో ఇన్ ద రేషియోస్ అండ్ ప్రపోర్షన్స్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ విల్ గెట్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఆన్ ఏజెస్ మా ఇక్కడ మనకు ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అనేది వస్తాయి. సో ఆ రేషియో కంపారిజన్ యావరేజ్ డిఫరెన్సెస్ ఎలా తీసుకోవాలి ఇక్కడ చేసేద్దాం. Once that is done, as I said, దీన్ని బేసిస్ చేసుకొని విల్ గో ఫర్ వాట్ మా పార్ట్నర్షిప్స్ అండ్ మిక్సెస్ అండ్ డెలిగేషన్స్, ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ విల్ గో. క్లియర్. సో let's go for first of all, what is a ratio? What is a ratio basically? Generally, comparison of similar quantities what you call ma ratio. అంటే A is to B, లేదా 3 కంపారిజన్ చేస్తే A is to B is to C, లేదా 4 చేస్తే A is to B is to C is to what ma D. So generally comparison of similar quantities what you call ma ratio. So similar quantities ni compare చేయటాన్ని ratio అంటాం. So what is meant by proportion here? అసలు proportion అంటే ఏంటి? Look at ma. Whatever the ratios we are taking, as I said, comparison of similar quantities, as I said, it's what ma ratio. A is to B, C is to D, like that. These cases are called what ma generally ratios. Comparison of similar quantities, what you call ma ratio. Clear. So if you have two ratios, clear. If these two, if I said in proportion means, however A and B related, even C and D also relate in the same manner. So A ki B ki ఏదైతే రిలేషన్ ఫామ్ అవుతుందో ఈవెన్ C కి D కి కూడా అదే రిలేషన్ ఫామ్ అయితే, A కి B కి ఏదైతే రిలేషన్ ఫామ్ అవుతుందో ఈవెన్ C కి D కి కూడా అదే రిలేషన్ ఫామ్ అయితే బేసికలీ దట్ ఈస్ దట్ మీన్స్ దట్ those ratios are called in what ma proportion. అంటే however A and B are related, A by B, and however C and D are related, C by D, then what do you call ma AD is equal to what ma BC. దీని సింపుల్ గా the product of extremes is equal to what you call ma product of means. The product of extremes is equal to what ma product of means. So what do you write ma AD is equal to what ma BC. So what does that mean? What I said proportion means, రెండు రేషియోస్ నేను ప్రపోర్షన్ లో ఉన్నాయి అని చెప్పానంటే ఏంటమ్మా, ఏ కి బి కి ఏదైతే రిలేషన్ ఫామ్ అవుతుందో ఈవెన్ సి కి డి కి కూడా అదే రిలేషన్ ఉంటాయి. హౌ ఏ అండ్ బి ఆర్ రిలేటెడ్, ఈవెన్ సి అండ్ డి ఆల్సో రిలేటెడ్ ఇన్ ద సేమ్ మేనర్. సో ఏ కి బి కి ఏదైతే రిలేషన్ ఫామ్ అవుతుందో ఈవెన్ సి డి కూడా అదే రిలేషన్ లో ఉంటే those two are called in what ma proportion. Asal types of ratios ఏంటి? What do you get the ratio types here ma? Look at ma, these are the points what you get. If the original ratio is A is to B, ఒకవేళ original ratio A is to B అయితే duplicate ratio is A square is to B square, and subduplicate is what square root A is to square root B, and triplicate ratio is what ma A cube is to what ma B cube, and subtriplicate ratio is what ma cube root A is to what ma cube root B. Clear. So basically గా స్క్వేర్స్ తీసుకుంటే దాన్ని డూప్లికేట్ అంటామా, స్క్వేర్స్ రూట్స్ తీసుకుంటే దాన్ని సబ్ డూప్లికేట్ అంటాము, క్యూబ్స్ తీసుకుంటే దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ వాట్ మా ట్రిప్లికేట్, అండ్ క్యూబ్ రూట్స్ తీసుకుంటే దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ మా సబ్ ట్రిప్లికేట్. Clear. So basically these are called what ma types of ratios here, and let's understand the proportion cases also here ma. So as I said, if A is to B is equal to C is to D, then A and B, C and D are called in what ma proportions, where A and D are called extremes here and B and C are called what ma mean terms. So product of extremes is equal to what ma product of means here. So basically on this basic point also, ఈ proportions అనే basic point మీద కూడా మనకి క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతాడమ్మా. అంటే fourth proportion, third proportion, mean proportion అనే టర్మ్స్ ఉంటాయమ్మా. సో వాట్ ఇస్ దిస్ fourth proportion, third proportion, mean proportion? ముందు అవి అర్థం చేసుకుందాం. అసలు fourth proportion అంటే ఏంటి? సో బిఫోర్ గోయింగ్ టు దిస్ ఫార్ములా సింపుల్, మీకు 3 నెంబర్స్ ఇస్తాడమ్మా, 4, 8, 12. ఫైండ్ ద ఫోర్త్ ప్రపోర్షనల్ ఫర్ ద సెట్ అని అనుకోండి. లెట్ దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఫోర్త్ ప్రపోర్షన్ మనకు కావాల్సింది. సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఫైండ్ ద ఫోర్త్ ప్రపోర్షన్? సో హియర్ as I said, product of extremes is equal to what ma product of means. What you write, 4 into x is equal to what ma 8 into 12. So by solving that we'll get what ma x value. This is what you call fourth proportional ma. దీన్ని మనం fourth proportional అంటాం. అసలు థర్డ్ ప్రపోర్షనల్ అంటే ఏంటి? ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, in that case they'll give the only 2 numbers ma. So find the third proportional for the set 4, 8 అని అనుకోండి. Look at the point we have to understand here. Find the third proportional for the set 4, 8 అంటే 4 will be proportional to 8 as well as 8 will be proportional to what ma x. 4 will be proportional to 8 as well as 8 will be proportional to what ma x. 4 అనేది 8 కి ప్రపోర్షనల్ గా ఉంటుంది as well as 8 అనేది x కి ప్రపోర్షనల్ గా ఉంటుందమ్మా. Then that is called what ma third proportion. అంటే as I said, 4 will be proportional to 8, 8 will be proportional to what ma x. అంటే మిడిల్ నెంబర్ రిపీట్ అవుతుంది. 4 into x is equal to what ma 8 into 8. 4 into x is equal to what ma 8 into 8. So product of extremes is equal to product of what ma means here. So x is here's what ma 64 by 4, which you get what ma 16. That's nothing but 64 by what ma 16. That means 64 by 4. What do you get ma 16? Is it clear? So this is how you take it ma. Third proportion. Let us understand mean proportion ma. Find the mean proportion for the set 4 comma 12 అనుకోండి. Let here middle number is repeating ma 4 will be proportional to x, then x will be proportional to what ma 12, then x called what ma mean proportion. 4 will be proportional to x, as said x will be proportional to what ma 12. Then what is that ma? So 4 into 12 is equal to x into x. That's nothing but x square is equal to what ma 4 into 12. X is equal to root 48. క్లియర్. సో ఈ కేసులో ఎక్స్ ని మీన్ ప్రపోర్షన్ అంటామా, ఈ కేసులో ఎక్స్ ని థర్డ్ ప్రపోర్షన్ అంటాము, ఈ కేసులో ఎక్స్ ఫోర్త్ ప్రపోర్షన్ అంటాం. దిస్ ఈస్ ఫోర్త్ ప్రపోర్షన్ and this case is third proportion, and this case is what ma mean proportion. This is how we take it: fourth proportion, third proportion, as well as what ma mean proportion. Clear. Now let us understand the point here. As I said, fourth proportion, third proportion, mean proportion. For same thing, I'm giving the formula here. So if A is to B is equal to C is to D, then D is called what ma fourth proportion to the ABC. As I said, middle number repeat అయితే A will be proportional to B, B will be proportional to C, then C is called what ma third proportion for the set. How you take mean proportion? As said, between A and B, X will be proportional ma, A will be proportional to A, and X will be proportional to what ma B. Then that case, what do you write ma X is equal to root AB. And what do you write? X into x is equal to what ma a into b, x square is equal to ab, and x is equal to what ma root ab. This is how you take it what ma mean proportion. Simple. So a basic terminology idea unde chalamma. So we can directly go for what ma questions on this ratios and proportions part. So let's go for the questions on that. Look at the first one. A is equal to 1 by 3 of b, and b is equal to 1 by 2 of what ma c. So what is the value of what ma a is to b is to c? Look at a is equal to what ma 1 by 3 of what ma b, b is equal to what ma half of c. Then what is what ma a is to b is to what ma c. Look at here, a is equal to 1/3 of b ante a by b, that we can write as what ma 1 by 3, and b is equal to what ma half of c. Then what I can write ma b by c is equal to what ma 1 by 2. Then a is to b, I can take it as what ma 1 is to 3, and b is to c, I can write as what ma 1 is to 2. Actually what we need here, a is to b is to c kada. So what we need here ma a is to b is to c. Look at here, we write a is to b and b is to c ma. This is equating the middle term b. So what we learned from the school studies at the point ma a is to b anta 1 is to 3, and b is to c anta 1 is to 2. How we write ma 1 into 1 1, and 3 ones are what ma 3, and 3 twos are what ma 6. Then the ratio what you write ma a is to b is to c ante what we can write 1 is to 3 is to 6. Clear? So basically school studies lo నేర్చుకున్న ప్రాసెస్ అమ్మా. So a, this one will comes as a, this one will comes as b, this one will comes as what ma c basically. So this is how we write what ma a is to b is to c. Clear? Let's go for next one. Find the fourth proportional. Fourth proportional, I said fourth number is missing kada. 3 6 15. This we take it as what ma x. Then 3 into x is equal to 6 15s are what ma 90. X is equal to 90 by 3, which is what ma 30. Clear? That x is called what ma fourth proportion here. Clear? Next one. Find the mean proportion between 0.9 and what ma 0.4. Find the mean proportion between what ma 0.9 and 0.4. What is the mean proportion? I said square root what ma ab. So what is the ab here? So a is nothing but 0.9, b is nothing but what ma 0.4, which is nothing but what ma 0.36, and which I can write as what ma 0.6. Clear? Let's check the next case. What is a duplicate ratio ma? So what is a duplicate ratio of 4:5? So duplicate ratio ante what I said, it's nothing but a square is to b square kada. And what I can write ma 4 square is to 5 square. This is how we write what ma duplicate ratio. Duplicate ratio means what I said, square root of a square is to what ma b square. That is what ma 16 is to 25. Clear? Next one. All these are just basics, man, just to understand the base terms of ratios and proportions. What is a subtriplicate? So subtriplicate means what I said, ma, cube root kada. So cube root of 216 is to cube root of what, ma, 5 and 2. This is 6, this is 8, ma. So 6 cube is kada. This is what, ma, 3 is to 4, what I can take it exactly. Clear. Next one. If 2a is equal to 3b is equal to 4c, then the determine the ratio of a is to b is to c, ma. Look at, ma, here there is one basic formula here. So what is, let us understand that what is that basic formula here. If 2a is equal to 3b is equal to 4c, let's understand that cases here, ma. So how we take that case? If ax is equal to by is equal to, if ax is equal to by is equal to cz, then how we write? A is to b is to c is nothing but 1 by x is to 1 by y is to 1 by z. Same concept ikkada kuda. Clear? Ax b, that means if ax is equal to by is equal to cz, then what you write here is nothing but ma x, a is to b is to c is 1 by x is to 1 by y is to what, ma, 1 by z. The same thing we do it here. Let's check. 2a is equal to 3b is equal to 4c kada. Then how we write? A is to b is to c, ma, 1 by 2 is to 1 by 3 is to 1 by 4. So basically how we do these cases, we go with the 2 3 4 LCM, huh? So what is the 2 3 4 LCM? 12 kada. So 12 by 2 6, 12 by 3 4, and 12 by 4 is what, ma, 3. The ratio what you get here is nothing but what, ma, 6 is to 4 is to 3. The ratio what you get here is nothing but what, ma, 6 is to 4 is to 3. Clear? Let's check next one. Seats for chemistry, physics and zoology are in the ratio what, ma? Seats for chemistry, physics and zoology are in what ratio, ma? 5 is to 7 is to 8 respectively. Clear? Now what they're asking here, ma? There is a proposal to increase these seats by 40%, 50% and 75% respectively. Now what they're asking? What will be the respective ratio of what, ma? Increase the seats. Look at here, ma, what they said. Just a minute, ma. Sorry, seats for, look at what they given. Seats for chemistry, physics and zoology. Seats for, sorry, some seats for chemistry, physics and zoology are in the ratio 5 is to 7 is to 8 respectively. Clear? If there is a proposal to increase these seats by 40%, 50% and 75% respectively, what will be the respective ratio of what, ma, increased seats? Basically ఏం చెబుతున్నాడు, ఇది కెమిస్ట్రీ 5 parts ఉంది, physics 7 parts ఉంది, zoology is what, ma, 8 parts. This is increased by 40%, this is increased by 50%, this is increased by what, ma, 75%. So what they're asking, new ratio. Look at mild increase. Right now chemistry is 5 parts, ma, it is increasing by 40%. So 40% on 5 is what, ma, 2. 40% on 5 is what, ma, 2. Next one, physics right now 7 parts, ma, that is increasing by what, ma, 50%. 50% you have to take it on what, ma, 7, which is 3.5. Next, z right now it is 8 parts, ma, it is increasing by what, ma, 75%. So 75% we have to take it on what, ma, 8. 75% is can write 3/4 of 8, ma, which is what, ma, 6. After increment this is 7, this will be 10.5, this will be 14. So again here the decimal part, na, let's multiply with the 2, ma, to make the case into what, ma, that means integer cases, so that we can cancel the values kada. And 2 7s are 14, 2 10.5s are 21, 2 14s are 28. So 7 2s 7 threes and what ma 7 fours what I get here. The ratio what you get here is nothing but what 2 is to 3 is to 4. The ratio what you get here is nothing but what ma 2 is to 3 is to 4. Clear? So let's go for next case. The ages of Komali and Janani. The ages of Komali and Janani are in the ratio of 5 is to 8 respectively. After 8 years, the ratio of their ages will be 3 is to 4. What is the difference in their present ages? So basically, ఏం చెప్తున్నాడు Komali Janani ages 5 is to 8 అంటమ్మా. Clear. After 8 years also they're giving what ma their ages ratio. అయితే ఇప్పుడు మనం ఎవడుతున్నా అంటే what is the difference between their what ma present ages. So Komali Janani present age ratio లో ఉన్నారు 5 is to 8. సో లెట్స్ టేక్ ఇప్పుడు ప్రెసెంట్ 5 is to 8 రేషియోలో ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి ఇది 5x అనుకోండి, ఇది 8x అనుకోండి. దే ఆర్ టాకింగ్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ ఆఫ్టర్ 8 years మా. అంటే ప్రెసెంట్ కామన్ ఏజ్ ఇస్ 5x and Janani is 8x. But after 8 years, and common is after 8 years, Janani is after 8 years. Now the ratio is becoming what ma 3 is to 4. అయితే ఇప్పుడు మనం అడుగుతుందంటే వాట్ ఈస్ ద డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ దేర్ ప్రెసెంట్ ఏజెస్. ముందు అసలు ఎక్స్ ఎంతో కనుక్కుందాం. దాన్ని బట్టి మనకి వాళ్ళ ప్రెసెంట్ ఏజెస్ డిఫరెన్స్ వచ్చేస్తుంది కదా. లెట్స్ చెక్ దిస్ సైడ్. 4 5s are 28 and 4 8s are 32. 3 8s are 24x and 3 8s are what ma 24. Look at x side na ఒకసారి తీసుకొస్తే 24 minus 24x is equal to 32 minus 24 is what ma 8. So 4x is 8 ma అంటే x ఎంత అవుతుంది 2. So the ages. So Komali is ఎంత ma 10 years and 5 2s are 10 years and Janani is ఎంత అవుతుంది 8 2s are what ma 16 years. So they're asking actually difference between these two ma. What is the difference between these two? 6 years. Okay, now, which is what ma none of this. Clear? They're asking the difference in between their what ma present ages. So that we got exactly that is nothing but what ma 6 years. Clear? Let's go for next one. Four person shared their amount in the ratio 2 is to 3 is to 4 is to 5. Out of the four, one person gets 200 more than the other and 100 rupees less than the another. What is the sum? Look at ma what they said. Four persons they got the amount in the ratio 2 is to 3 is to 4 is to 5. They let first person let it be 2x, second person 3x, third person 4x and fifth person we take it as what ma 5x. సో అలా తీసుకుంటే మనకి కంపారిజన్ ఈజీ అవుతుందమ్మా. ఇప్పుడు మనకి చెప్పిన పాయింట్ ఏంటాడు, అవుట్ ఆఫ్ ద 4 1 person get 200 more than the other. ఒక పర్సన్ కి ఇంకో పర్సన్ కంటే 200 ఎక్కువ వచ్చినాయంట అండ్ 100 రూపీస్ లెస్ దాన్ ద అనదర్. ఇంకో పర్సన్ కంటే 200 తక్కువ వచ్చినాయంట, సారీ 100 తక్కువ వచ్చినాయంట. అయితే ఇప్పుడు మనకు అర్థం కావాల్సిన పాయింట్ ఏంటంటే వాట్ ఎవర్ ద పర్సన్ హీస్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్, అసలు అతను ఎవరి గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు వాడు ఏదైతే పర్సన్ చెప్పాడో లుక్ ఎట్ మా ఈ పర్సన్ ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో అతను ఒక పర్సన్ కంటే 200 ఎక్కువ ఉన్నారు, ఇంకో పర్సన్ కంటే 100 తక్కువ ఉన్నారు. అంటే డెఫినెట్ గా హీఈస్ నాట్ ద లీస్ట్, హీఈస్ నాట్ ది హైయెస్ట్. ఎందుకంటే ఒక పర్సన్ కంటే 200 ఎక్కువ ఉన్నారు, ఇంకో పర్సన్ కంటే 100 తక్కువ ఉన్నారు. అంటే డెఫినెట్లీ దే ఆర్ నాట్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ వాట్ మా ఏ అండ్ దే ఆర్ నాట్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ వాట్ మా డి. దే ఆర్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ ఐదర్ బిఆర్సి. అది బీనా సీనా కంపేర్ చేద్దామా ఇప్పుడు. లుక్ ఎట్ ఇప్పుడు ఏ అనేది బితో కంపేర్ చేసుకుంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఏబిసిడి అనుకుంటే ఇక్కడ ఎక్స్ మోర్, ఇక్కడైతే ఎక్స్ లెస్, ఇక్కడైతే 2x లెస్. మనకు కావాల్సిన ఏ రేషియోలో ఉన్నాయి, దే ఆర్ 2:1, 2 parts మోర్ 1 part లెస్. సో ఇక్కడ ఎక్స్ మోర్ ఎక్స్ లెస్ బట్ 2x లెస్. అంటే ఈవెన్ దట్ బి కంపారిజన్ ఆల్సో ఇట్ డజంట్ వర్క్ కదా. లెట్ చెక్ సి కంపారిజన్ చూద్దాం. లుక్ ఎట్ హియర్ సి కంపారిజన్ మా. ఇఫ్ ఐ గో హియర్ it will be 2 parts more here, it will be 1 part more here, it will be 1 part less. So మనకు కావాల్సిన కూడా ఎగ్జాక్ట్ గా ఇదే కదా. here 2x more, here x less ma. So that 2x is nothing but 200 here, that x is nothing but what ma 100 here. So మనకు చెప్పిన కంపారిజన్ అదే కదా, 2 parts and 1 part comparison ma. So this is exactly what you take it here. Now they're asking total amount. So 2x 200 x 100 అంటే each x is nothing but what 100 కదా. ఇప్పుడు మనకి టోటల్ కావాలి 2x plus 3x 5x, 5x plus 4x 9x, 9x plus 5x what ma 14x. Each x is what ma 100 and exactly the value is what ma 1400. Okay ma. So only thing is nothing but we are comparing. Let's understand with respect to comparison we are writing what ma that values. Clear. Next one. 20 boys and 25 girls form a group of social workers during their membership drive. During the membership drive, the same number of boys and girls join the group. Then how many members does the group have now? How many members does the group have now? Let's understand the point here, ma. So total గా 20 boys ఉన్నారు, 25 girls ఉన్నారు. During their membership drive, the same number of boys and girls join the group. So same number of boys and girls join అయ్యారంట group లో. అయితే how many members does the group have now if the ratio of the boys and girls is what ma 7:8? సో ఇనిషియల్ గా 20 బాయ్స్ ఉన్నారమ్మా, 25 గర్ల్స్ ఉన్నారు. సో ఇక్కడ ఈక్వల్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ బాయ్స్, ఈక్వల్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ గర్ల్స్ ఆడారు. ఇదంతా తెలియదు కాబట్టి ఇది ఎక్స్ అనుకుందాం, ఇది ఎక్స్ అనుకుందాం, రెండు సేమ్ కాబట్టి ఆఫ్టర్ యాడింగ్ ద రేషియో ఇస్ బికమింగ్ వాట్ మా 7:8. క్లియర్. హౌ మెనీ మెంబర్స్ డస్ గ్రూప్ హ్యావ్ నౌ? ఇప్పుడు ఎంత మంది ఉన్నారంటే ఆ ఎక్స్ ఎంత కనుక్కుంటే వస్తుందిగా. సో వీ హ్యావ్ టు ఫైండ్ అవుట్ వాట్ ఇస్ దట్ వాట్ మా ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ. వీ హ్యావ్ టు నో వాట్ ఇస్ దట్ మా ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ. లెట్స్ గో ఫర్ హియర్. 8 తీసుకెళ్తే ఏమవుతుందమ్మా? 820 సార్ 160 ప్లస్ 8x. 7 తీసుకొస్తే 725 సార్ 175 ప్లస్ 7x. సో 8x మైనస్ 7x ఇస్ x. 175 మైనస్ 160 is 15. సో మనకి ఇప్పుడు ఈ గ్రూప్ లో 20 ప్లస్ 15 35 ఉన్నారు. ఈ గ్రూప్ లో 25 ప్లస్ 15 40 ఉన్నారు. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ఆఫ్టర్ యాడింగ్ ఇక్కడ 35 ఇక్కడ 40 అంటే రెండు కలిపి ఎంత ఉంటారమ్మా? ఇట్స్ నథింగ్ బట్ 75 కదా. Both together it's nothing but how much ma? There should be 75 people is there after adding. Clear. So let's check the next case. The number of students in arts and science branches. The number of students in arts and what ma? Science branches in an institute are in the ratio what ma? Sorry. Are in the ratio what ma? 5:8 respectively. If 150 more students join arts branch and while 80 more students join the science branch, the respective ratio becomes what ma? 3:4. The respective ratio becomes what ma? 3:4. Originally, what was the total number of students in both the branches together? Look at. So ఆర్ట్స్ సైన్స్ దాంట్లో 5:8 రేషియోలో ఉన్నారా? ఆర్ట్స్ లోనేమో 150 జాయిన్ అయ్యారు, సైన్స్ లోనేమో 80 జాయిన్ అయ్యారు. అలా జాయిన్ అయిన తర్వాత రేషియో ఎంత అవుతుందంట? 3:4 అవుతుంది. అయితే ఒరిజినల్లీ హౌ మెనీ ఆర్ దేర్? సేమ్ ఇక్కడ కూడా అదే ప్రాసెస్ మా. ఆర్ట్స్ ఎంత మందో తెలియదు 5x, సైన్స్ ఎంత మందో తెలియదు 8x అనుకుందాం. ఇక్కడ 150 యాడ్ అయ్యారు, ఇక్కడ ఎంత మంది యాడ్ అయ్యారు? 80 యాడ్ అయ్యారు. అలా యాడ్ అయిన తర్వాత వాట్ ఎవర్ ద రేషియో ఆర్ గెటింగ్ దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ మా 3:4. సో ఫ్రమ్ హియర్ బై సాల్వింగ్ దట్ విల్ గెట్ x automatically. 4 5s are 20x. 4 150s are what ma 600. 3 8s are 24x. 3 80s are what ma 240. Clear. So 4 it is there, 4x is 600 minus 240 ma, which is 360. 4x is 360 and x is what ma 90. అయితే మనకి ఇనిషియల్ గా ఎంత మంది ఉన్నారు అంటున్నాడమ్మా? ఫస్ట్ కేసులో 5x, సెకండ్ కేసులో 8x, మొత్తం 13x ma. But each x they said 90 we got it from the calculation part. 39s are what ma 1170. This is exactly what I get. So that is nothing but what ma? None of this is exactly what I get. Clear. So let's go for the next case. When 30% of second number is subtracted, when the 30% of second number is subtracted from the first number, when the 30% of the second number is subtracted from the first number reduces to its what ma 4/5. So what is the ratio between what ma first number and what ma second number respectively? Clear. So when 30% of second is subtracted from the first number, so first number enta teliyadu kabatti x anukundam, second number enta teliyadu kabatti y anukundam. When 30% of the second number is subtracted from the first number x anukundam, then 30% of y. When 30% of second number is subtracted from the first number reduced to its 4/5 ma, and it is becoming 4/5 of what ma x. So what is the ratio between the first number and second number respectively? So from here they're giving what ma x and y relation. So they're asking what is the ratio between what ma x and y. Look at here, x minus 30% of y, and I can write what ma 3/10 of y. So 4/5 of x is same way. So let's check ma x and y oxide తీసుకొద్దాం, y and oxide తీసుకొద్దాం. X minus 4/5 of x is equal to y. If I take that side, it's nothing but what ma 3/10 of y. 5x minus 4x. This is x by 5 ma. This is 3 by 10 into what ma? 5. 5 ones to 5 twos we can cancel ma. So y it was the x by y it is what ma? 3 by 2. So they need x and y ratio ma. So that x and y ratio it will be how much? 3 is to 2. So if you take that point, the x and y ratio will get how much ma? 3 is to 2. Next one. Clear this case? Next one ma. Two numbers are in the ratio 3 is to 5. If each number increases by 10, then the ratio becomes what ma? 5 is to 7. Two numbers are in the ratio 3 is to 7. If each number increases by what ma? 10, the ratio becomes what ma? 5 is to 7. So the point they're asking what ma? What are the numbers? Okay ma. So numbers a ratio only 3 is to 5. సో రెండు వేస్ అవుతాను ఇక్కడ రేషియో కంపారిజన్ ఉంటుంది నార్మల్ మెథడ్ టూ నెంబర్స్ ఆర్ ఇన్ ద రేషియో 3:5 అంటే ఫస్ట్ నెంబర్ 3x సెకండ్ నెంబర్ 5x now both are increased by 10 this is increased by 10 this is also increased by 10 so after that ratio is becoming what ma 5 is to 7 so by solving that we'll get what ma x value will get what ma answer and solve చేస్తే మనకి x value వస్తుంది దాని ప్రకారం we can find out what ma answer but let's understand the point here one more way ma so initial గా రేషియో ఎంత ఉంది 3:5 look at this point carefully ma ఇప్పుడు ఈ 3:5 రేషియో కాస్త ఏమైందమ్మా 5:7 అయింది 3:5 5:7 ఎందుకైంది why because this number increased by 10 and this number also increased by what ma 10 but let us understand the comparison here ma ఇది 3 parts ఇది 5 parts 3 parts 5 parts అయిందంటే ఎన్ని parts పెరిగినట్టమ్మా 2 parts ఇక్కడ కూడా 5 parts 7 parts అవుతుందమ్మా అంటే how many parts increasing 2 look at ma 2 parts is increasing because of the value 10 ఇక్కడ కూడా 2 parts are increasing because of the value is what ma 10 so like that if equal comparison is there directly we can compare the value ma 2 parts are what ma 10 and each one part is what ma 5 then directly we can write the numbers 3 numbers are what ma 3 parts is 15 5 parts are what ma 25 let's understand that case ma they are in the ratio 3:5 ma they are in the ratio 3:5 it will becoming 5:7 3:5 కాస్త 5:7 అయింది అంటే 3 parts 5 parts అవుతుంది 5 parts 7 parts అవుతుందా అంటే ఇక్కడ 2 parts పెరుగుతుంది because of the 10 ఇక్కడ కూడా 2 parts పెరుగుతుంది because of what ma 10 and directly that means indirectly each one part value is what ma how much 5 each one part value is nothing but what ma 5 so depend upon that we are comparing the values here let's go for next one the ages of husband and his wife are in the ratio 3:2 10 years hence the ratio will be what ma 4:3 find their what ma percentages so find their what ma percentages okay ma same అలాంటి ప్యాటర్న్ అమ్మా ఒకసారి చూడండి 10 years back whatever the cases they're saying that means sorry 10 years hence they're giving what ma right now the husband and wife are in the ratio 3:2 ma 10 years hence the ratio will be what ma 4:3 10 years hence అంటే after 10 years and so 10 years తర్వాత రేషియో 4:3 అవుతుందమ్మా లెట్స్ అండర్స్టాండ్ ద కంపారిజన్ హియర్ ఇక్కడ కూడా ప్రీవియస్ లాగా 3 parts 4 parts అవుతుందంటే ఎన్ని పార్ట్స్ పెరుగుతున్నట్టు 1 part ఇక్కడ కూడా 2 parts 3 parts అవుతుందంటే 1 part that 1 part is increasing because of what ma 10 అంటే each one part value is what ma 10 అనే కదా then 3 parts are what ma 30 here 2 parts are what ma 20 here here 3 parts are nothing but what ma 30 and 2 parts are what ma 20 so this is the ages of what ma husband and wife how we take it clear let's check next one if 6 years are subtracted from the present age of the Ranadhir clear and the remainder is divided by 18 and the remainder is divided by 18 the present age of his grandson Anup is obtained if Anup is 2 years younger than Mahesh whose age is 5 years clear then what is the age of what ma Ranadhir let us understand the case here ma ఏం చెబుతున్నాడు 6 years subtracted from the present age of what ma Ranadhir present age లోంచి 6 years subtract చేశాయంట clear and the remainder is divided by what ma 18 వచ్చిన value 18 తో divide చేశాయంట then the present age of his grandson Anup is obtained so we got age of the Anup and Anup is 2 years younger than what ma Mahesh that Anup is what ma 2 years younger than Mahesh so Anup when you compare to Mahesh it will be 2 years less and whose age is what ma 5 years That Mahesh age is what ma 5 years. What is the age of the another? Let's substitute one by one. A is equal to M enta 5. 5 minus 2 ante this is what ma 3 years. R minus 6 by 18. This Anup age is what ma we got 3 there. So from this statement R minus 6 is equal to ma 18 3s are 54. R is equal to 54 plus 6. It is what ma 60 years. So the age of the Ranadir is how much ma 60 years. Is that clear? Let's check next one. The ratio between the percentages of Manoj to that of Wasim is what ma 3 is to 11. Manoj's to that of Wasim is what ma 3 is to 11. Wasim is 12 years younger than what ma Rehana, and Rehana is after 7 years it will be what ma 85 years. Rehana is after 7 years it will be what ma 85 years. What is the percentage of what ma Manoj? That means what is the percentage of the Manoj's father? And Manoj is what ma 25 years older than what ma Manoj. Clear. Manoj's father is what ma who is 25 years older than what ma Manoj. So let us understand the case here ma. What ఏం చెప్తున్నాడు statements అన్ని. The ratio between the percentages of the Manoj and Wasim is what ma 3 is to 11. So Manoj and Wasim are in the ratio 3 is to what ma 11. Wasim 12 years is what ma younger than Rehana. When you compare to Rehana 12 years younger ma 12 years younger ante 12 years less. And Rehana is after 7 years. Rehana is 7 years తర్వాత it will be what ma 85 years. What is the percentage of the Manoj father? Who is 25 years more than what ma Manoj? This is the case they are talking about. Clear. Rahana is after 7 years 85 and from this point Rehana is can I call it as what ma 78. Then Wasim is what 78 minus 12 which is what ma 66. So Wasim must automatically will get what ma the relation between what ma Manoj and what ma Wasim. So basically those are in what ratio ma 3 is to 11. Manoj and Wasim are in what ratio ma 3 is to 11. So that Manoj and Wasim ages are in what ratio ma 3 is to 11. అంటే look at ma ఈ 11 parts 66 years అని తెలుసు. 11 parts are 66 అంటే each one part ఎంత 6 కదా. Then 3 parts is what ma 3 sixes are what ma 18. Actually what I need Manoj father who is 25 years more than the Manoj ma 18 plus 25. Then the Manoj age is what ma 43 years. Clear. So that is the way how you are taking it. Let's go with the next one. At present, Palash is 3 times Arnav's age. After 7 years, Palash will be twice Arnav's age. Clear. Then how many times will Palash age be in another 14 years with respect to Arnav's age then? Clear. At present, Palash is 3 times Arnav's age ma. అంటే Palash is P అనుకుందాం, Arnav's is 3 A అనుకుందామా. At present, it will be 3 times. After 7 years, and Palash is after 7 years, it will be what ma twice Arnav says. It will be 2 times of what ma Arnav says then. Clear. And then how many times will Palash says in another 14 years? Look at ma already ఇక్కడ 7 years complete అయినాయమ్మా. ఇంకో 7 years అడుగుతున్నాడు. అంటే టోటలీ ఇట్ విల్ బి ఇంకొక 14 years అడుగుతున్నాడమ్మా. సో ఆల్రెడీ 7 కంప్లీట్ అయిన ఇంకో 14 అంటే ఇట్ విల్ బి వాట్ మా 21. Exactly after 21 years it will be how many times they're asking. Look at ma. Right now 3 times. After 7 years it is what ma 2 times. Right now it is 3 times. After 7 years it will be what ma 2 times. In another 14 years అంటే ఆల్రెడీ 7 అయిందమ్మా, అది కాక ఇంకొక 14 అడుగుతున్నాడు. అంటే మొత్తం టోటల్ గా ఎంత అవుతున్నట్టు అప్పుడు 21 కదా. అంటే టోటలీ how much it is becoming what ma 21 కదా. So the point is nothing but they're asking after 21 years. So let's check. After 21 years means let's understand one by one values ma. P is equal to 3a kada. Let's substitute here. So P is equal to 3a plus 7 is equal to 2a plus what ma 14. So where a is equal to what ma 7. Clear. So where a is nothing but what ma 7 here. Then automatically P is what ma 21 here kada. A 7 ante P ఎంత అవుతుంది ఇక్కడ 21 na. Clear. So substitute same values and take the answer how much it is. Look at, so P is 21 ma 21 plus 21 that is equal to what you write n into 7 plus what ma 21. This is 42. This is what ma 28. So n value what I require it is what ma 42 by 28. So it's 14 threes and 14 twos ma. Exactly the value what you get ma 1.5. Exactly what you get ma 1.5. So try the next one. Same, try the next one here. Sorry, I think some technical issue. That's why it stopped. Let's check. Let's go for the next one here. The age of the man after 15 years. The age of the man after 15 years is 4 times of the age of the man 15 years before. The age of the man after 15 years is the age of the man 15 years before. Ma. So right now the age of the man we don't know whether let it be x. After 15 years, x plus 15 is equal to what, ma? 4 times of the age of the man. That means 15 years before, x minus 15. Now x plus 15 is equal to 4 into x minus 4 15s are what, ma? 60. So 4x minus x is what, ma? 3x. 60 plus 15 is what, ma? 75. So 3x is 75. X will be what, ma? 25. X will be what, ma? 25. This is the case what I can take it, ma. Clear. Let's go for next one. Let's understand this one, ma. So what is given exactly? Ravi's brother is 3 years elder to him. His father was 28 years of age when his sister was born, while his mother was 26 years of age when he was born. If his sister was 4 years of age when his brother was born, the ages of Ravi, father and mother respectively, when his brother was born are. Let's understand the statement carefully, ma'am. Ravi's brother is 3 years elder to him. So whatever the statement they said, it is Ravi's brother is 3 years elder to him. Between Ravi and Ravi brother is what, ma? 3 years gap is there. And his father was what, ma? 28 years of age when his sister was born. And his father was what, ma? 28 years of when sister was born. When sister was born, they are giving what, ma? This father is. While his mother was 26 years of age when he was born. When Ravi was born, they are giving this case. And his sister was 4 years of age when his brother was born. అంటే బేసికల్గా ఇప్పుడు ఈ పాయింట్స్ అన్నిట్లో ఏం చదువుతున్నారమ్మా, రవి బ్రదరు, రవి వాళ్ళ సిస్టర్ పుట్టినప్పుడు వాళ్ళ ఫాదర్ మదర్ ఏజెస్ గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. సో ముందు అసలు రవి బ్రదరు, రవి సిస్టర్ బార్నింగ్ ఆర్డర్ తెలుసుకుందాం. రవిస్ బ్రదర్ ఈస్ 3 years elder to him. అండ్ ఇక్కడ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఏంటి? His sister was 4 years of age when his brother was born. Clear. అంటే look at man, రవి కంటే రవి వాళ్ళ బ్రదర్ 3 years పెద్ద. అంటే రవి బ్రదర్ ఎక్కడ అనుకుందాం అంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ రవి ఏజ్ ఆర్ అనుకుంటే రవి వాళ్ళ బ్రదర్ R+3. అట్ ద టైమ్ ఆఫ్ రవి బర్త్ ఆల్రెడీ రవి సిస్టర్ ఈజ్ వాట్, మా? 4 years. అంటే వెన్ యూ కంపేర్ టు రవి బ్రదర్ షీ ఈజ్ వాట్, మా? ఆల్రెడీ 4 years మోర్. అంటే ఫస్ట్ రవి వాళ్ళ సిస్టర్ పుట్టారు, ఆ తర్వాత 4 years తర్వాత రవి వాళ్ళ బ్రదర్ పుట్టారు, ఆ తర్వాత 3 years తర్వాత వాట్, మా? రవి పుట్టారు. దిస్ ద బార్నింగ్ ఆర్డర్. Ravi's brother is 3 years elder to him, and his father was what, ma? 28 years of age when sister was born. Look at this statement. His father was 28 years of when sister was born. Look at, ma. ముందు అసలు బార్నింగ్ ఆర్డర్ మళ్ళీ చదువుతానమ్మా, దాని తర్వాత స్టేట్మెంట్స్కి వెళ్దాం. ఫస్ట్ రవి వాళ్ళ సిస్టర్ పుట్టారు, దాని తర్వాత 4 years తర్వాత రవి వాళ్ళ బ్రదర్ పుట్టారు, దాని తర్వాత 3 years తర్వాత రవి పుట్టారు. ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఏం చదువుతుందంటే హిస్ ఫాదర్ వాస్, రవి వాళ్ళ ఫాదర్ ఏజ్ ఈస్ 28 years when his sister was born, and while his mother was 26 years when Ravi was born. Clear. Ravi వాళ్ళ ఫాదర్ ఏజ్, రవి వాళ్ళ సిస్టర్ పుట్టినప్పుడు 28 years, అండ్ రవి వాళ్ళ మదర్ ఏజ్ రవి పుట్టినప్పుడు 26 years. క్లియర్. అయితే నా దేర్ ఆస్కింగ్ ద ఏజ్ ఆఫ్ రవి ఫాదర్ అండ్ మదర్ వెన్ ద రవి బ్రదర్ వాస్ బార్న్. లుక్ ఎట్, మా, రవి బ్రదర్ దాని తర్వాత 3 years తర్వాత పుట్టారమ్మా. 28 + 8 is 31. అండ్ రవి వాళ్ళ బ్రదర్ యాక్చువల్ గా పుట్టినప్పుడు రవి వాళ్ళ మదర్ ఎంత, యాక్చువల్ గా రవి పుట్టినప్పుడు 26, రవి వాళ్ళ బ్రదర్ దానికంటే 3 years ముందు పుట్టారమ్మా. It is happened 3 years before that. At that time, it is what, ma? 23 years. The ages of Ravi and father, and that means mother is what, ma? 31 and what, ma? 23. This case is, sorry, this is 28 + 4, ma. Sorry, 32. This is after 4 years, ma. Sorry, 28 + 4. That is what, ma? 32 and what, ma? 23 years. Look at, ma. So I'll repeat all the point once again. Let's check here. First, Ravi's sister was born. That is statement they given. Exactly after 4 years, Ravi brother was born. Exactly after 3 years, Ravi was born. So at the time of Ravi's sister born, Ravi father age is what, ma? 28 years. And Ravi mother age is nothing but what, ma? Exactly, it will be 26 years at the time of what, ma? Ravi was born. So they're asking the age of the Ravi brother. The age of the Ravi brother. Sorry, the age of the Ravi father at the time of the Ravi brother, and it's happened after 4 years, kabatti 28 + 4, 32. And the age of the Ravi mother at the time of Ravi brother was 100. This happened 3 years before, ma. 100, sorry, 23 years. The age of the Ravi father and mother is what ma? It's nothing but 32 and years and what ma? 23 years respectively. Clear? Next one. The respective ratio between the present ages of son, mother, father, and grandfather is 2 is to 7 is to 8 is to what ma? 12. The respective ratio between the present ages of son, mother, father, and grandfather. Son, mother, father, and grandfather is what ma? 2 is to 7 is to 8 is to 12. The respective ratio between the present age of the son, mother, father, and grandfather is what ma? 2 is to 7 is to 8 is to what ma? 12. The averages of son and mother is what ma? 27 years. So here we take 2x. This we take it as what ma? 7x. Here we take it as what ma? 8x. This we take it as what ma? 12x. Clear. So the averages of son and mother is what ma? 27 years. అంటే ఇది son mother కదా వీళ్ళు average చేస్తున్నాం. 2x plus 7x by 2 is what ma? 27 years. అంటే 9x by 2 is what ma? 27 years. 9x is what ma? 27s are 54 years. X is what ma? 6. అంటే this is 12. This is 42. This is 48. This is what ma? 84 like that. Clear. So the age of the mother is what ma? 42 years here. So they're asking what will be the mother is after 7 years ma? What will be the mother is after 7 years? And 42 plus 7 is what ma? 49 years. 42 plus 7 it's nothing but what ma? 49 years. Clear. Next one. Next one ma. The ratio of the ages of Bhavana and Gautam is 2 is to 3 and Bhavana's present age is 24. If the age of the Bhavana, Gautam and Chitra are in continued proportion, find the age of what ma? Chitra. Let's understand the point here ma. Bhavana, Gautam and Chitra are in the continued proportion ma. Continued proportion ante cheppanu kada. For example here, Bhavana, Gautam and Chitra. So what I said, Bhavana will be proportional to Gautam and Gautam will be proportional to what ma? Chitra. Those are called in what ma? Continued proportion. అయితే మనకి ఏం చెప్పిందంటే the ages of Bhavana and Gautam are in what ratio ma? 2 is to 3. Clear. And so if they are in the 2 is to 3 means Bhavana and Gautam and even Gautam and Chitra also automatically it will be in what ratio ma? 2 is to 3 కదా. So వీళ్ళ మధ్య ratio ఉంటుంది. Next other cases also it will be what ma? Same ratio. Is it clear? So these two are in what ma? Continued proportion they said. So ఇది 2 is to 3 కాబట్టి so if you want to find out x value ఇది find out చేస్తామా లేదా ముగ్గురికి రేషియో అంటే రేషియో రాయొచ్చు. ఏ కేసు ఏం చేస్తామా? Let's understand. I'll explain the second case. So Bhavana, Gautam, Chitra ఈ ప్రపోర్షన్ రాద్దామా అది ఇంకా ఈజీగా ఉంటుంది బెటర్. సో దే ఆర్ ఇన్ వాట్ రేషియో 2 is to 3. ఇది 2 parts ఉంటే ఇది 3 parts. చిత్ర మనకు తెలియదు కాబట్టి x అనుకుందాం. I said 2 will be proportional to 3, 3 will be proportional to what ma? X. Yes or no? Then 2 into x is equal what is that? 3 into 3. 2 will be proportional to 3 and 3 will be proportional to what ma? 2 into x. The next we write as what ma? 9 by 2. Clear. So basically those will be in what proportion ma? 2 is to 3 is to 9 by 2 kada. Then the ratio what I can write ma? 4 is to 6 is to 9. This is how we write it. Actually that proportion ratio. They said Bhavana's present age is what ma? 24. Clear. Then 4 parts are 24 and 4 sixes are 24. 6 sixes are 36. 9 sixes are what ma? 54. They're asking what is the present age of what ma? Chitra. The present age of Chitra I can take it as what ma? 54. The present age of the Chitra I can take it as what ma? 54. This is one way ma. Ratio ప్రకారం లేదంటే ఇలా రాయండి. భావన is 24. అవి రెండు 2:3 రేషియోలో ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి 2 parts are 24 మా అంటే 3 parts ఎంత 36. సో ఇదంతా తెలియదు కాబట్టి x అనుకున్నాం. సో 24 will be proportional to 36. 36 will be proportional to again what మా x అంటే ఏం చెప్పాను 24 will be proportional to 36. Yes or no? 24 will be what ma proportional to 36 and 36 will be proportional to what ma x. So what I said 24 into x is equal to what ma? 36 into 36. Clear. So 12 twos, and what I can write ma? 12 threes, 2 ones, 2 18s. X is equal to what ma? 54. ఇలా ఏం చేయొచ్చు మా? ఈ కంపారిజన్ అయినా చేయొచ్చు. Clear. Let's go for next one. Two numbers are in the ratio 3:2. If 20 is subtracted from each of them, then the ratio changes to what ma? 5:3. So look at ma. Right now the ratio is 3:2 ma. And this one I take it 3x, this one I take it as what ma? 2x. If 20 is subtracted from each number, then the ratio becomes what ma? 5:3. So this is what is the smaller of these two. So let's take it cross multiplication. 3 3s are what ma? 9x, 3 20s are what ma? 60. Clear. And 5 2s are what ma? 10x, 5 2s are what? Sorry, 5 20s are what ma? 100. So what I can take it ma? If I take x that side, it will be 100 minus 60 is what ma? If I take that side, 100 minus 60 is what ma? X will be 40. Yes or no? Then this will be what ma? 340s are 120, 240 are what ma? 80. They're asking what ma? Smallest number. So smallest number in that is nothing but what ma? 80. Next one. Look at ma. This is coins pattern. Let's understand here exactly. A purse contains 20 paisa coins, 25 paisa coins, and 50 paisa coins in the ratio of what ma? 5:6:4. Find the total amount given that total value of 25 paisa coins is 1 rupee more than what ma? The total value of what ma? 20 paisa coins. Let's understand the statements carefully ma. So let us go for one by one all the statements. Emi chadu jodno okasari. A purse contains 20 paisa coins, 25 paisa coins, and 50 paisa coins in the ratio 5:6:4. So first one is 20 paisa coins, next one is 25 paisa coins, next one is what ma? 50 paisa coins. Clear. Find the total amount given that the total value of 25 paisa coins is 1 rupee more than the total number of value of what ma? 20 paisa coins. Find the total amount. మనకి ఏం చెప్పాడు? Given that the value of 25 paisa coins is 1 rupee more than what ma? The total value of what ma? 20 paisa coins. So 25 paisa coins value 1 rupee extra ఉందంట. Clear. When you compare to what ma? 20 paisa coins. అంటే ఇది 5x అనుకుందాం, ఇది 6x అనుకుందాం, ఇది 4x అనుకుందాం. ఎస్ అను. బేసికల్గా వీటి టోటల్ వాల్యూ అంటే మా ఈచ్ కాయిన్ 20 పైసా అంటే సో 5x into 20 పైసా కాయిన్స్ అంటే కెన్ రైట్ 1/5 ఆఫ్ ద రూపీ అండ్ 6x కాయిన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఈచ్ కాయిన్ 25 పైసా అంటే ఇట్స్ నథింగ్ బట్ 1/4 ఆఫ్ ద రూపీ. మనకి ఏం చెప్పాడు? లుక్ ఎట్ ద స్టేట్మెంట్ దట్ 25 పైసా కాయిన్స్ ఈజ్ వాట్ మా 1 రూపీ మోర్ దాన్. అంటే దిస్ వాల్యూ వెన్ ఐ కంపేర్ టు దిస్ వాల్యూ ఇట్ ఇస్ వాట్ మా 1 రూపీ మోర్. అంటే డిఫరెన్స్ రాద్దాం డైరెక్ట్ గా రెండింటికి. 6x/4 minus 5x/5 దట్ ఈస్ ఈక్వల్ టు వాట్ మా 1. క్లియర్. మనకి ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ వచ్చేస్తుందమ్మా. దెన్ విల్ గెట్ ఆటోమేటిక్లీ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ కాయిన్స్ ఈజీగా వచ్చేస్తాయి మనకి. లుక్ ఎట్. సో 5x/5 అంటే ఇట్స్ నథింగ్ బట్ వాట్ మా x. I can write it here. And this is 6x/4 అంటే what I can write ma 3x/2 that is equal to 1. 3x minus 2x. So that is nothing but what ma if I take that side 3x minus 2x is what ma x/2 is what ma 1. X equal to what ma 2. సో ఇప్పుడు చూడండి ఇవి 10 కాయిన్స్ ఉన్నట్టు ఇవి ఎంతమ్మా ఇట్స్ నథింగ్ బట్ 6 2s are what ma 12 కాయిన్స్ ఉన్నట్టు ఇవి ఎంతమ్మా 4 2s are nothing but what ma 8 కాయిన్స్ ఉన్నట్టు. అందుకే ఇప్పుడు వాల్యూస్ రాయండి. 10 కాయిన్స్ ఈచ్ కాయిన్ 20 పైసా అంటే ఇట్స్ నథింగ్ బట్ 10 20s what ma 200 పైసా అంటే 2 రూపీస్. సో 12 కాయిన్స్ ఇట్స్ నథింగ్ బట్ వాట్ మా 25 పైసా అంటే ఎవ్రీ 425 కాయిన్స్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ వాట్ మా 1 రూపీ కదా. అంటే 12 25 సార్ 300 పైసా అంటే 3 రూపీస్. హియర్ 850 are what ma 400 paisa. It's nothing but clear. So these are the quotient kada 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 2 is what ma 9 rupees. 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 2 is what ma 9 rupees. This is the case what you get here. Let's go for next one. A certain number of male and female workers engaged to build a what ma wall. a certain number of male and female engaged to build a what ma wall. To finish building the wall early, 20 male and 15 female workers are what ma engaged additionally, and now the male and female workers are in the ratio what ma 4:3. If the original number of workers was 70, find the original ratio of what ma male and female workers. A certain number of male and females are workers what ma are engaged to build a wall. So మొత్తం ఒక బిల్డింగ్ వాల్ కట్టడానికి ఒక సర్టెన్ నెంబర్ తీసుకున్నారమ్మా. టు ఫినిష్ బిల్డింగ్ ద వాల్ early, 20 male and 15 female workers are engaged additionally, and now the male and female workers ratio is what 4:3. అలా యాడ్ చేసిన తర్వాత 4:3 అయిందంట. బట్ ఇనిషియల్ గా ఎంత మంది రేషియో అనేది మనకు తెలియదు, అదే మనకు కనుక్కోమన్నాడు. బట్ ద ఒరిజినల్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ వర్కర్స్ ఈజ్ వాట్ 70. అంటే మేల్ గానీ ఫీమేల్ గానీ మొత్తం కలిపి ఎంత ఉన్నారు 70. సో వీటి మధ్య రేషియో అడుగుతున్నాడు కాబట్టి ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ మేల్స్ ఎక్స్ అనుకుంటే ఫీమేల్స్ ఏమవుతారమ్మా 70 - x అవుతారు. లెట్ మేల్స్ ఎక్స్ అనుకుందాం, ఫీమేల్స్ ఎంత 70 - x అవుతారు. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేశారు, ఇక్కడేమో 20 మేల్స్ యాడ్ అయ్యారు, ఇక్కడేమో 15 ఫీమేల్స్ యాడ్ అయ్యారు. అలా యాడ్ అయిన తర్వాత దెన్ ద న్యూ రేషియో ఇట్ ఈస్ బికమింగ్ వాట్ మా 4:3. ఇట్స్ నథింగ్ బట్ వాట్ మా 4/3. అలా యాడ్ చేసిన తర్వాత కొత్త రేషియో ఏమవుతుందమ్మా 4:3, ఇట్ ఈస్ 4/3. దిస్ విల్ బి 3x, 320s are what ma 60, and 4 if I take it here, 470s are 280, and it's nothing but what ma ఇక్కడ x value కూడా ఉందమ్మా. డైరెక్ట్లీ ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ రైట్ ఇట్, మల్టిప్లై దట్ కేసెస్ సెపరేట్లీ. క్లియర్. minus 4x plus 415s are what ma 60. This is the case. Look at ma, 3 into x 3x, 320s are 60, 4 into 70 280 minus 4x. Clear. And the next point what they said, it is nothing but, and 415s are what ma 60. One thing I can cancel both the sides what ma 60. But x delta 3x plus 4x is what ma 7x is 280, x equal to what ma 40. క్లియర్. ఎక్స్ 40 అంటే ఇప్పుడు బేసికల్ గా మేల్స్ 40 అవుతారు, ఫీమేల్స్ ఎంత అవుతారమ్మా 30 అవుతారు. క్లియర్. దిర్ ఆస్కింగ్ వాట్ మా మేల్ అండ్ ఫీమేల్ రేషియో. సో మేల్ అండ్ ఫీమేల్ రేషియో అంటే డైరెక్ట్లీ ఐ కెన్ రైట్ as what ma 4:3. క్లియర్. సో లెట్స్ గో ఫర్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్. Father is 4 times the age of his daughter. So f is equal to 4 into d, what I can write it. If after 5 years, if would be 3 times of the daughter's age. Clear. So after 5 years, it would be 3 times of the daughter's age, 3 into d plus 5. Then further after 5 years, దాని తర్వాత ఇంకో 5 years తర్వాత అంటే మొత్తం ఎన్ని ఇయర్స్ అవుతాయమ్మా 10 years. How many times it is? Same, ఆల్రెడీ ఇందాక చెప్పాను కదమ్మా, సేమ్ టైప్, n into d plus 10. Clear. Father is 4 times of age of his daughter ma, f is equal to what ma 4d. After 5 years, so after 5 years it will be what ma 3 times of the daughter's age. After 10 years it will be how many times? అంటే further after 5 years అని చెప్పాడమ్మా. అంటే ఆల్రెడీ 5 years అయిపోయినాయి కాబట్టి ఇంకొక 5 years. Look at right now it is 4 times. After 5 it is 3 times. After 10 years it is how many times? I think almost similar pattern we have done. Let's substitute it. F is equal to 4d kada. 4d plus 5 is equal to what ma 3d plus 15. Then d is equal to, so 15 minus 5 is what ma 10. So d 10 అయితే f ఎంత అవుతుందమ్మా 4 10s are what ma 40. Clear. Let's substitute here. 40 plus 10 is equal to n into d is what ma 10 plus 10. So 50 is equal to n into 20 ma. So it's nothing but what, n is equal to 50/20 అంటే 5/2, which will be what ma exactly 2.5 times. It will be exactly how many times ma 2.5 times. Next one. So all these are ages questions ma. So what is Aman's present age if after 20 years his age will be what ma 10 times his age 10 years back? Look at ma ఈ స్టేట్మెంట్ జాగ్రత్తగా చూడండి ఏం చెప్పాడు ఇక్కడ. What is Aman's present age? They're asking what ma Aman's present age if after 20 years his age will be, after 20 years his age will be 10 times half his age 10 years back. అంటే 20 years తర్వాత అతని ఏజ్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది 10 times of his age 10 years what ma back. So a plus 20 is equal to what you write ma 10 into a minus 10 times are what ma 100. So if I take that side, 10a minus a is what ma 9a. and 100 plus 20 is what ma 120. So a is equal to what ma 120 by 9 ma. Actually, it's getting some decimal. So let's take the same value ma. So we'll get 120 by what ma 9. Clear. Actually 13.33 something was ma actually. So let's take each 1 by 9 is 11.1 and it will be 13.33 something, you get it. So let's take approximately that value. Next one. 1 year ago, the ratio of honey and pH is what ma 2:3 respectively. Clear. After 5 years from now, the ratio becomes what ma 4:5. How old is the pH now? So ilan pattern cheppanu kada, how we compare these cases here in the sense. Look at ma. 1 year ago, the ratio is what ma 2:3. Now after 5 years from now, అంటే ప్రీవియస్ గా 1 year, ఇప్పుడు 5 years, మొత్తం 6 years. After 6 years overall గా, after 6 years the ratio is becoming what ma 4:5. 2:3 కాస్త ఏమవుతుందమ్మా 4:5 అవుతుంది ఆఫ్టర్ 6 years. 6 years అని ఎలా చెప్పాము, ఇది 2:3 ఏమో 1 year బ్యాక్, ఇదేమో దాని తర్వాత 5 years తర్వాత, అంటే మొత్తం 6 years. 2:3 కాస్త 4:5 అవుతుందంటే హియర్ 2 parts is increasing, here 2 parts are increasing. The 2 parts are increasing because of how many years ma 6 years. 2 parts are increasing because of what ma 6 years. 2 parts are 6 years ante each one part is what ma 3. Here also 2 parts are 6 years ante each one part is what ma 3. 2 parts are 6 years ante each one part is what ma 3. Let's check. So this is the age after 5 years ma. Then what we can understand, this is 4 3s are 12 years. This is what ma 5 3s are what ma 15 years. Clear. So how old is the Piyush now, they're asking ma. Piyush now ante this is actually 5 years back ma. అంటే ప్రెసెంట్ రావాలంటే 5 years తీసేయాలి కదా. అంటే the Piyush present is what I can take it there ma 10 years. Clear. The Piyush present is what I can take it ma 10 years. Let's check the next one. 10 years ago, the age of the mother is what ma 3 times of the age of her son. Look at 10 years ago, the age of the mother m minus 10 is equal to what ma, the 3 times of the age of her son. So 3 into what you write ma s minus 10, and after 10 years. Clear. So 10 years ago they given ma, after 10 years the mother base will be what ma twice the age of what ma son. So after 10 years find the ratio of their what ma percentages. After 10 years it will be what ma 2 times of the age of the son. They're asking what ma, what is the point they're asking here, the age, find the ratio of what ma their percentages. అంటే బేసికలీ ఇప్పుడు m and s లో రెండు ఈక్వేషన్స్ ఇచ్చారమ్మా. సో రెండింటిని సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తే సరిపోతుంది కదా బేసికలీ. హియర్ అంటే సింపుల్ చూడమ్మా, ఇక్కడ m వాల్యూ తీసుకున్నాను అనుకోండి, m is equal to how much it is 3s minus 30, minus 10 ఇటు వస్తే plus 10 అవుతుంది ఇది కూడా. అంటే ఇట్ విల్ బి 3s minus 30 కాస్త ఏమవుతుందమ్మా minus 20 అవుతుంది. సో m is what 3s minus 20 plus 10 is equal to 2s plus what ma 20. అంటే లుక్ ఎట్ హియర్ మా 3s minus 2s, yes ఇవన్నీ అటు వెళ్తే ఏమవుతుందమ్మా 20 minus 10 కాస్త ఏమవుతుందమ్మా 30 అవుతుంది. అంటే 20 plus 20 40 minus 10, s is 30 మా, s is 30 and it will be what 90 minus 20 is what ma 70, m 70. So they're asking age of the mother and son kada. So mother and son present ages is what ma 7:3. The age of the mother and son is what ma, what I can take it here, it is what ma 7:3. Clear. Let's check next one. Saransh is 50 years old and Nazma is 40 years old. How long ago was the ratio is what ma 3:2? N years back 3:2 ఉంటుంది. Right now she is 50 years. Right now Nazma is what ma 40 years. How many years back? And let be here x we have to subtract. So let's go for how many years back there is what ma 3:2. So we have to find out that what ma x value. So how many years back it is? Let's go for 250s are 100 minus 2x is equal to 340s are 120 minus 3x. So if I take that side, 3x minus 2x is what ma x, 120 minus 100 is what ma 20. X value it will be how much ma 20. X value it will be how much ma 20. So exactly if you 20 years if you go for, it's nothing but the ratio is in what ratio ma 3:2. Let's go for next one. The ratio of the present days of the Pranav and Kuresh is 4:5. Ma? So 4 years ago, the ratio is what, ma? 7:9. This is 4 years ago. Then find the present ages. They're asking simple. Idi ratio of the present ages is 4:5. Ma? Ante the 4x, the 5x anukunam. Let they're asking to take it how many years back? 5 years ago. If you go for 5 years back, the ratio is what, ma? 7:9. Automatically from here I'll get x value. 9 fours are 36. 9 fives are what, ma? 45. 7 fives are 35x minus 7 fives are what, ma? 35. So if I take x this side, 35x, 30 minus 35. If I take that side, 45 minus 35 is what, ma? 10. X value is what, ma? 10. అంటే ఇది 4x 5x అనుకున్నాం కాబట్టి so it will be what, ma? 40 and 50 are what, ma? Their percentages. Clear? So 40 and 50 are what, ma? Their percentages. Clear? So clear. So basically that's with the case of what, ma? Actually here ages, ma. Look at here. Totally what you have discussed here. How to take the ratios we have discussed, ma. How to take the proportions, ratio and proportions, and mainly one more point what you have taken is nothing but averages. So that is what you have discussed yesterday. Clear? So averages, ratio, proportions, and in the ratios proportion, except that what you done here is nothing but problems on ages, ma. That is one more point what you have discussed. Clear? Clear. So that's with averages and ratios proportions, ma. Clear? So any doubts on that part? Clear. So fine. That's it for the day, ma. And clear. So that's it for the day. So as tomorrow is it's Vinayak Chauthi, so there is no class, ma, tomorrow. Clear. So we'll meet on Thursday, ma. So let's enjoy this Vinayak Chauthi. Happy Vinayak Chauthi here. So as said, that's it for the day, ma. So prepare this average and ratios part also, ma. Tomorrow, that means day after tomorrow class. That means on Thursday we'll go for partnerships and mixes and delegations part. Clear. So fine, yeah. Bye. So we'll meet in the next class.